Tara, I can see you've got a few bullet points on
Yeah.
procrastination. How do we get over procrastination?
Yeah, it's hi. It's a thing. What I will say is, for me, last year taught me so much about myself. And while I always sort of knew it, last year was like a bomb of the realization of what I'm about to say. Is when you know yourself and you know that your environment is impactful on where your head is at, then that's a really great place to start. So for me, when I really think back about it, I would do more of my university learning and assignments at the uni library than I would at home. Because when I was at the uni library, my brain was on this as a focus. When I had the experience of lockdown and just all these things of having to basically move my whole business into my spare room, that for me was a complete and utter shift in the way that I handle life. Because for me, when I'm at home, I really have boundaries around not thinking too much about, clients or work-related stuff. And the problem is that I was really finding that, I was thinking about clients all the time, or I wasn't really doing the things that I needed to be doing, getting out the emails, doing all that stuff. So I really employed these three things into my space, and it's things that I've been recommending to people since the beginning of time, which is, firstly, have a totem. So have something that clearly defines when you're at work and when you're not at work. So for someone, when I first started as a psychologist, the thing that I would do is I would wear a watch, because I didn't have my internal timing set up yet. So I would wear a watch. The moment I would get home, I would take my watch off, and then that would be a real kind of disconnect from work brain to Tara brain. I've said to some clients, have a certain set of earrings, that when you're wearing earrings, you're at work. When you're not wearing earrings, you're not at work. Or have a uniform, perhaps it could be that you wear your blazer or your certain pair of pants or whatever it may be. So really having a totem that connects you to whether or not you're at work or not at work. Secondly is setting up a really productive environment. And this can be in terms of switching off, your personal phone. It could be deactivating some of the notifications. These sorts of, like, the productive environment is a very important thing. So actually setting up a desk rather than just sitting on your bed, those sorts of things can be useful. And then finally, actually take breaks, because when we're working from home, we can kind of be breaking and not at the same time. So really taking a proper break is really, really important. And if you need to actually take your earrings out, take your earrings out. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Someone just suggested that this was my work cap. I do think very carefully about the caps I wear for different situations. This is very much a asking for a friend and never not creative cap, for sure. But I do have a lot of them.